Cooper, 44 Summer Street in Hart, to operate a laundromat 7 days per week from 5:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. at 158 Lewis Street.
Anyone wishing to speak in favor, come up to the podium, give us your name and address.
Good afternoon. My name's Tom DeMarcus. I'm a lawyer with offices at 56 Central Avenue here in Lynn, and I'm representing Mr. Hooper. Mr. Hooper owns Salem Laundry Company, which was started by his dad in the 50s, and he has 6 laundromats on the North Shore, including one at 190 Lewis Street, just a short distance away from 158 Lewis Street. 158 is the old Walgreens, which has been closed for a while. The one at 190 has been there since the 1950s and has been a credit to the community. It's clean, it's well-run, there's never been a problem there, and now he'd like to build a bigger, better, more state-of-the-art one at 158. So we went to the mayor's development team, and Councilor Allen Sugg was there. He's in favor. The entire development team was in favor. We needed a variance because we need a few more parking spaces than are there or are required by the zoning ordinance. And we went to the Board of Appeals last week and got the variance. And now every laundromat needs a special permit. So we're here asking you to grant a special permit. Mr. Hooper is right behind me. I'm obscuring him, but between him and me, we'll answer any questions that you have.
Okay, let's have the rest of the hearing. If there's any questions, we'll bring you back up, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak in favor?
Calvin Anderson, 12 Concord Street in Lynn. I used to live in the neighborhood, and I've used the Salem Laundry. It's at the corner of Cherry Street. And I'd like to see him just move down the street to a bigger, better place. And hopefully there's some good plans for the old property. So I hope the owner works on that, make sure there's a seamless transition for the neighborhood. But I'm for this.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak in favor? Anyone else wishing to speak in favor? Anyone wishing to speak in favor? Seeing that part of the hearing is closed. Anybody in opposition to this? Anybody wishing to speak in opposition? Anyone wishing to speak in opposition to it? Seeing that part of the hearing is closed, what is the wish of the council? Councilor Matul is going to fill in for Councilor Arlington.
Yes, Council President. So I spoke with Councilor Arlington, who is away on a scheduled vacation. We reviewed the agenda, and he asked me to speak on his behalf, that he asks the council to support this because he is in favor of it.
Okay. So we have a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
We have a second. Any other discussion? Councilor Meany?
Yeah, I'd just like to comment that it's very nice and refreshing to see businesses investing in Lynn and improving Lynn, and I urge my colleagues here in the council to improve this.
Okay. Councilor Field?
Thank you, Mr. President. I, like Mr. Anderson, used to use that laundromat on the corner of Cherry and Lewis. One question I have for Mr. Hooper is, it is your intent to close the other one when this location is ready, or are you planning to operate both?
Just come on up to the podium because they can hear you at home, please. Thank you.
Yes, the existing store will be closed.
Okay. Thank you.
I have one question real quick because I've had a laundromat in my neighborhood that we just opened very successfully too. Someone opened, but there's one on Western Ave. It's got a little bit of a pet peeve of mine. They direct the discharge onto the sidewalk. Is the discharge air from those units going to go up through the roof?
I haven't put it to the engineers yet whether it would go up the roof or out of the side.
Yeah, I don't know the exact setup. Just a comment or a word of caution. I've seen them, and I think there's like a nuisance thing where you can't do that, but there is one in the city that's just dumping onto a sidewalk, and you walk under it, and the air blows on you. So.
Yeah, no, it definitely wouldn't come out the front. And
okay.
Even if it did, the front is set pretty far off the sidewalk. There is a side where potentially it could be, but there again, we have about 10 feet, I believe, and then there's parking lot essentially, and so
it's just a word of a point of information more for me. It's a pet peeve I got with the one that's there. You walk under it and you get lint on you from the laundromat. So thank you. Any other comments from the council? All right, roll call.
Counselor Allen Sugg, absent. Counselor Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Field?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Hogan?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor LaPierre, absent. Counselor Matul?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor McLean?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Meany?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Mejia Madre?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Net?
Yes.
Yes, Counselor Walsh?
Yes. All right, motion carried. All right. Public hearings to be set down.
We have the petition of Narita Flores, owner of Fun Time Ice Cream